What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling fantastic today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Cancer. And it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. So, the purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Saturn, wherever, Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the good old Moon. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, and when she's going void of course, just all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so y'all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. There's great energy all around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're enjoying this day today. Moon Day, our ruler's day. And it's an appropriate day today for it to be a Monday, Cancer, because the moon is going void of course. And with the moon going void of course, she's going to go void of course at about 7:16 p.m. and that'll be Eastern time. Thank you. And she'll be moving from Capricorn into Aquarius at about 11:57 p.m. So we're looking at about a 4-hour, 41-minute void of course time there, Cancer. And with the void of course energy, this is a great time to just kind of check in with your energy, with how much we feel, Cancer, with how much everybody else is feeling. We're picking up, we're nurturing, we're trying to nurture ourselves as a lot, Cancer. And just making sure that we are just kind of doing some meditation, doing some breathing, just making sure that your energies are just kind of just getting like reset, Cancer, after dealing with the day-to-day stuff, that the energies that we're just constantly feeling and are exposed to, and things along those lines. And you may also notice too, Cancer, that your plans may be subject to unexpected changes during this time, and that also people may be less likely to make decisions during this time as well, Cancer. So just something to keep in mind of there. And then we're going to give the moon to Capricorn today, our opposite sign. And because with the moon being in Capricorn, this is a bit kind of a weirder, a tougher placement for the moon, because the moon is technically in detriment, Capricorn being our opposite sign. And the moon is very much about the emotions, the home space, and things along those lines, Cancer, whereas Capricorn is about that public display. The moon is more private energy, and Capricorn's more public, and about that career and fame, achievement, accomplishment, things along those lines. And with this energy, it's kind of like you may notice that you kind of put your emotions sort of on the back burner there. And where you can get, definitely more stuff accomplished there, Cancer, we have any sort of like maybe thinking about some big plans for like maybe a promotion, or maybe we're thinking about a job change, or maybe we're thinking about even starting up a career, or maybe even a side hustle, something along those lines, Cancer. Definitely great energy for that, but we do want to be mindful of Capricorn does have a tendency of kind of overworking themselves, and them being able to detach from their emotions like that, where there's a time and a place for that. We do want to make sure that we're not ignoring things as well, and because Capricorn, moon and Capricorn can kind of be can lead to some depression sometimes, just because it's a little bit trickier to process that stuff. So just something to think about there, Cancer. But last few things. Oh, well, just kidding. Let's talk about this waxing gibbous phase, which is actually great. I feel like energy kind of coupling with the Capricorn energy, because this really is but we're getting towards the final stages before that new that full supermoon that's going to be coming up here, Cancer. I forgot to even mention that you're getting on a full supermoon, and it's like the light at the we're towards the light at the end of the tunnel there, Cancer. So this is a great energy for just kind of seeing how whatever it is that you started during this lunar cycle has been affecting you. Has this gotten you in this more sense of balance? You know, have we really kind of integrated this thing? Is it doing all the stuff that we want to? And if not, you know, what things do we need to adjust and to refine? But this is a great energy, just really kind of just observing and really kind of seeing how this thing is just really kind of incorporating itself in your life there, Cancer. And then, now the last few things. These readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. And then the decks that I'm working with, I include links for them down in the description box as well, so definitely check that out if you're interested, Cancer. But also down below are some other links for some other readers that I like watching, Cancer, so definitely check them out. Very, very amazing groups. I think you really like them as well. But let's get to your general energy today here, which, look at that, Cancer, you're feeling excited because you got the 5th card of Leo's here, which is done my card. And with this card, I'm excited for you, Cancer. this is a card of excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, and fast. Alright, Cancer, the energy is excitement. I'm with it. And Cancer, this may be for some. It might be time to bring a little excitement in your life. Maybe we have been in this Capricorn energy for too long. And because here's the thing, Cancer, sometimes we can get so caught up in the grind that we do forget to bring some excitement in our life, some fun, some joy, some passion. Because Leo, that's funny, because Leo actually is associated with the 5th house. And that's like the most joyful house of the houses, Cancer. You know, it deals with fun, creativity, love. It's really amazing energy that we're getting into. And so I feel like if we haven't taken some time to do some sudden, you know, some exciting things for ourselves, whether that be going out on a trip, or, you know, maybe even buying that new dress, or who knows what it is, Cancer. Maybe you've been wanting to, I don't know, even like run a marathon. I mean, that could be exciting, Cancer. But whatever it is, I do feel like that there is a sense of needing more excitement, you know, just kind of spontaneity in your life, Cancer. Because, you know, if we do get on that, where, Cancer, I'm all for a routine all day, but if we do tend to get in that monotonous type of realm there, like it eventually, where it provides like a comfort zone, sure, but then life kind of loses that zest, you know. Then it's just like sort of, you know, you got like dinners figured out, and, you know, like pretty much like, oh, it's almost like you got everything like lined up for where you're gonna, like, you know, like you got your slippers in a certain spot, you got like everything's like, and yeah, Cancer, there's a need for some kind of like some fool energy that needs to come through, or something along those lines, some kind of little change of pace there. But let's see. You know, Cancer, this could be something too. Just even think before we get into the tarot. This could even be where we're thinking about maybe making a more excitement in our career, whether that be, and that doesn't mean necessarily that we're changing the careers, but this could be, how can we make our career more exciting? You know, are they like our current job? You know, how do we breathe in? You know, is there like maybe different activities that we could do all together? Or maybe there's like a new, I don't know, Cancer, just like, can really kind of play around with this, you know, really get creative. Just think with this Leo energy here. But let's get some tarot and see what's going on here, Cancer. Let's see what we got here. Interesting, Cancer. All right, so you have the Justice card, the 8 of Crystals, and then the 7 of Stars here. And so I feel like with the Justice card being here, Cancer, because this is Libra's card, and I'm more so kind of getting the sense of that more kind of Libra energy of bringing more, because Libra is a sign of like beauty, aesthetics, balance, harmony, art, things along those lines. And I feel like, you know, being ruled by Venus, the Empress, I do feel like there's one way to maybe help kind of get out of our heads, Cancer. Maybe, you know, maybe we've been thinking a lot about some things, and just Yeah, I feel like this energy is like, just finding ways to invest in different things for us to maybe get out of our head. Maybe we've been kind of, again, maybe kind of focused on career, or maybe there's been a lot of, maybe there's been some stress that's been going on. Maybe we're in between jobs, or maybe there's something along those lines, Cancer. But I do feel like even if we are, let's say, for example, in between stuff, when, we're trying to figure out where we're going to invest our time with next and things along those lines, we can still try to have ourselves some fun, Cancer. Maybe this is where you don't even have to pay anything. Like maybe we're going out to a park, or maybe just going by the lake, or just and reminding yourself of all the things that you can do, that you're not always just like tied down by like resources or things along those lines. Because again, Cancer, I'm not like trying to make it where that those things aren't important, but it can be to where we limit ourselves somewhere. It's just like, well, I'll have fun, or I'll do things, something for myself after I get this, and then we don't know how long that may be looking, and it's just like, just in the meantime, just like even just investing, just like little things in yourself, maybe however that's looking, but I do just kind of feel like for some too, it does almost feel like that we it almost feels like that we're in this box or something along those lines, Cancer. And it's just like we're trying to maybe figure out even like how we can get out of this place. Maybe it's like maybe there's an anxiety that's around it, or something along those lines. And maybe this could be where it's like, and let's say, let's if it's like an anxiety thing, maybe this could be where we start small. Maybe we can go with like I'm not sure, Cancer. Maybe we could start in, like, I don't know, the library just popped in my head. So maybe we can start in a library, just start just being amongst people, and then maybe switch it to a park, and maybe switch it to a bar, or maybe and then maybe kind of expand on that. Maybe go to like a game, or like an event, or something along those lines, Cancer. But yeah, the energy that's kind of coming through here is just like kind of like a sheltered, maybe, or something along those lines, or that there's it, and then there's just hmm. And it's just like investing, and I do feel like it's just like just investing our energies in just to more kind of passions here, Cancer. Let's get a little bit more on that. Cancer. Oh, look at that, Cancer. Talk about the funnest card in the deck. You got the Sun. And so, I mean, come on, Cancer. I mean, so if you've not been feeling this, yeah, if things haven't been feeling fun, Cancer, because I almost feel like that it's deeper than just like needing to have fun, Cancer. There may even be need for some, maybe, to even ask ourselves why we haven't been doing that, maybe. Because maybe there's been, hmm, I don't know, if some feel like we don't deserve to have fun, or that there's this, or it could even be, Cancer. Maybe it's like they're just thinking with Libra, dealing with relationships. Maybe there's a certain relationship it's that maybe it's even the energies that we're around aren't very exciting. Where it's like, it's been kind of like the same old type of crowd, and we're doing the same old type of stuff, and again, it's not that I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like it feels like that maybe you're just looking for a little more excitement, and just looking for maybe a little more change, and just kind of analyzing where we have invested our time, and how this has maybe kind of narrowed our scope, and now there's this, it's like maybe got some sort of like exposure to something, Cancer. It's very fascinating, Cancer. It's something that's coming through, but hmm. I do feel like there's something, yeah, that's definitely needing to be explored here, Cancer. Yeah, that's something to think about. Let's see what some challenges, Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Cancer. Alright, Cancer. So we got the Chariot. So we got more than that. So we got our card, the Chariot, the Hierophant, the Queen of Crystals, more Libra energy, and then the Three of Wands. And so, Cancer, I feel like some challenges are, maybe for some there's this need of just needing to maybe just like expand our world a little bit more. Maybe this is like, maybe we've been living in the same area for a long time, and maybe there's a need to go out and go on an adventure, Cancer. Not even necessarily just like moving, but maybe just going to see a little bit more. Maybe there's this like where maybe we're because even thinking, Cancer, you got Libra and Taurus here, and with the Hierophant popping up, and this could be where we're either connecting with nature even, or doing something along those lines, Cancer. But I feel like a need of just doing more things that kind of get the brain kind of stimulated more. I almost feel like with the Queen of Swords here, and it's just like maybe we've been kind of like teetering on whether you want to do this thing, shouldn't I? And I feel like, Cancer, absolutely go explore some, let's go see where the sun takes you. Follow the sunflowers, or, well, I'm not sure where you're going, Cancer, but I do feel that, yes, that there's a certain level of, because even that's fascinating, Cancer, because this could even be where maybe we're, and not even necessarily about different religions here, Cancer, because there's like different religious symbols up here, but this could even be just like learning about new things too. Maybe reading like an exciting book, learning some new knowledge, or something along those lines, Cancer. But I feel like it's taking those steps towards that move. And I also kind of feel like, too, Cancer, with where we were sort of talking about where, it's like, why do we end up in this place of excitement, or this lack of excitement, or something along those lines. That there's a, just thinking with the Hierophant, because he's a divine counterpart to our ruler in the deck, the High Priestess, and I do feel like that there is something that can even help you intuitively, Cancer, or there's something that if we can make, there's like a connection that if we make here. Let me get a little bit more with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like that divine wisdom, Cancer, and I do feel like that there's something there. It's like Let me see what's going on here, Cancer. Oh, interesting. Okay, so then there's that. Wow, Cancer. So you have the Hierophant is clarified by the Fool, the Strength card, and the Two of Wands, and I do feel like that there's a need to, I don't know, Cancer, to do something just kind of out of left field here. Do something exciting for yourself. Really kind of change things up a little bit with the Fool being here, and I feel like that it's because here's Leo. And just thinking too, Cancer. I mean, come on. The Sun and Leo. The Sun is in Leo right now, Cancer, and that's one of the things that the energy is about, is that having fun, enjoying life, and bringing that sunshine and stuff and brightness in your world. So I do feel like that, Cancer, if you were to just kind of follow your heart and just sort of do something, be spontaneous, be free, go to a theater, go to a park, go to create something, or even just like learn something, whatever this is, Cancer. I feel like that it could really lead to not even just this sense of accomplishment here, but I almost feel like this energy of inspiration as well. Just thinking with like, because the full energy, that's Uranus energy, and I feel like the more that we do things that bring us excitement in things, Cancer, the more kind of inspirations that happen that can help us create more opportunities for the future, because Uranus energy deals with the future. But very fascinating, Cancer. I like that. Let's get some advice from Saturn. Hey, Cancer. All right, last little bit, Cancer. You have the Two of Stars here, and then the Five of Crystals. And then let's switch back over. Because with this energy, Cancer, I almost feel like that for some of you, there's been this energy of, maybe even like we've had like maybe friends that have been maybe invited us out for things, but we've been, maybe you've been busy with stuff, Cancer, or just been kind of feeling like a hermit, or whatever that may be. Like I feel like that's fine, but I feel like we want to make sure that we do find a balance in what we're doing in life. That it's, because I love when you start like racking up a lot of cards that have these like infinity signs in the cards here, because I feel like that it's there's a here of like if we incorporate this thing, it really would get the energies flowing real nicely to where you start. Whereas like, it's like it would like, I almost feel like Cancer, it's like it would revitalize you in a way that would get you creating stuff, or really get you just kind of inspired to do things, or just like get you doing more, or something along those lines, Cancer. But again, I do feel that, especially since the Sun and Leo came through here, I do feel like that there is a strong emphasis, Cancer. Do something exciting for yourself, and do something that just fills your heart with joy, and like, let's, if your friend, let's say, like you got a friend that's like wants to take you out for, I don't know, like a chariot ride or something like that, just do it, Cancer. Just see what happens. It may not be what you thought it was, but hey, at least you got yourself out and about, and I don't know, Cancer. Just yeah, just something to think about there. But I am gonna leave it there, Cancer. So if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. I like this very, very big uplifting energy for a Monday. But yeah, just subscribe, Cancer. Hit that bell button, get notified when I release videos each week. But also share this if you know someone who's maybe not been feeling that excitement, or there hasn't been that just kind of maybe either been like kind of low energy or something along those lines, Cancer. And that can even be something where we do exciting things for ourselves to get the energies up. But yeah, just something to think about, Cancer. I'm about to get back into your reading. And I'm on this meditation app, Insight Timer. And I started this group on there called Zodiacs Raising the Vibration. It's just a group to post positive affirmations, encouraging messages, things along those lines. And then as the group grows, I'm going to start doing different like healing music and guided meditations, affirmations, things along those lines. I can name them. Do like keeping it moving with the chariot, or finding happiness with the sun, shining some light with the sun, something along those lines. I'm still working out the titles with some of them, but definitely check that out, Cancer. And then lastly, check your sun, check your moon, your rising, your Uranus. Just check your chart, Cancer. And then come on over to my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do videos weekly there, and it's a good old time. And all housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get the surprise card here. so I can get you out of here, Cancer. A lot of twos here, but you had two of wands, two of swords. A lot of choices here, Cancer. Your surprise card is a two of swords. And with this card, Cancer, it almost feels like that we may be, because this is a little bit more Libra energy here, Cancer. It's like you got this is the moon in Libra. And it just feels like that there's this oscillating energy where it's just like we want to do this thing, but we're not sure. It's just like it's almost like we're just afraid to maybe for some just kind of really go out of our comfort zones or something along those lines, Cancer. Maybe it's like we're let me see what your oracle card is here. Oh wow, I love this. So you got Saint John's Wort, which is the second card, the Radiance card, which is ruled by the Sun here, Cancer. And so look at all this Sun energy that's coming through. And I feel like what a better way to I almost feel like this energy is saying like choose the thing that makes you more radiant, Cancer, that really kind of fills up all your cups. And I almost like, I don't know if you can see here, Cancer, but it's like in the back of this house, or in the background here, there's this house that's burning. We're associated with the home. I'm not saying that was happening, Cancer, but it feels like more so it's like, it's almost like it's like getting out of that comfort zone and just like, I don't know, it's like roaming free there, Cancer, allowing yourself to it's very interesting there, Cancer. I'm not. Yeah, because it does. It feels like that we've been cooped, or maybe we've just been making just kind of like, hmm. And I don't want to say they're like safe choices, Cancer, but it's just more so just like it could be a little more. There could be just a little more something, a little more fun or something along those lines. But I am gonna leave that there, Cancer. I hope that made sense. Very interesting. And I'll say a little sidebar there. St. John's Wort, that's a nice one to work. I think I might have talked about this before, but one thing though, and it's not medical advice, Cancer, but St. John's Wort, it is one definitely. If you're on any kind of pharmaceuticals or things, definitely check with your doctor about that, because it does. It works with the liver. It does a lot of stuff with the guts and things. Oh, so it's sidebar, Cancer. I would not make a whole tea of it. I did that once, and it is hella bitter. It is so bitter. I was like nauseous. Like I only got like a couple sips in. It's definitely something you mix in like a light bit. It's good with like chamomile and things along those lines. But yeah, only like the smallest amount, Cancer. But it's good for depression and things along those lines. It really gets yeah, it does a lot of good work. So just a little extra side note there for you, Cancer. But you stay safe out there. All these exciting things that may be coming up here. I hope you got work some more time in for some fun, Cancer, because we're definitely in the season for it. You keep eyes on the moon. Go, Rhonda here. But yeah, keep eyes on the moon, Cancer. She's getting fuller. We're almost at that super full moon there. So hopefully you enjoy this energy, Cancer. And I will catch you on the next one tomorrow.